Hello and welcome to today's video. Today we are here and ready to play some Wreckfest for you guys. This is gonna be good. Alright, let's see. So I can't do that. Right, episode 21. Let's see what we got. 8 races, that's a lot. Yeah, we will select this car. Let's see what we got. Get my audio up a little bit here. Alright. We haven't done a Wreckfest solo video like this in a while. Uh, Basically, when I need to kind of fill in a gap of content, Wreckfest is always a good go-to series. Of course, this was like it was its own series that I was doing for a while, and then it kind of became one that I dropped. Get the respawn going quick. We just have to make it through. That's all. We cannot get eliminated, but let's just make it through, and that's not going to help avoiding elimination, and neither will this. Oh my god. Just gotta kind of stay out of the stupid stuff. That's really it. But yeah, this was its own... This was its own series for a while, and then it kind of just became a fill in the gap series. It's one that never quite worked its way into the main lists of series that we've done. Solo series by me. But it's always been kind of fun just to hop in here and mess around with career mode just a little bit in Wreckfest. Currently, right now, this is a track that I'm not the best at, so currently right now we're just trying to get in a spot where we're not, you know, last, not eliminated. Oh, getting a lot of damage we are receiving. So we are up into 5th though. A lot of cars are crashing out, so that is helping. I feel like these races being 6 laps are a bit much. I felt like in Wreckfest always doing like 4 laps is always, I feel like, acceptable, because I feel like after that all the cars just obliterate themselves and become just a pile. That's why normally when we play, you know, the group videos, normally they're 4 laps. If I'm gonna just play by myself randomly, it will be about 4 laps. I don't typically like to mess with 6 because I just feel like it does nothing, because all it does is just put you in a spot where you're more likely to make it to the end, because, well, I feel like people have a little more car control. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just that goated. I wasn't saying the coma the driving up, but I just flipped, so probably shut the fuck up. But yeah. Alright, let's lock in here and try and... Let's try and just bring this car home in a solid spot. Buzzsaw here is probably going to about to win this race. Yep, there you go. Race winner. There's only 4 cars left, so just coast home. That's why doing 6 laps doesn't matter. Should really be like 3. Honestly, on this track, 3 laps is good. 6 just puts you in too much of a spot where you're good. Now everybody else that crashed out doesn't get to qualify for the next round, so you gotta finish these races out. Only 4 qualify for the next round. Guy like Kennedy there, fastest lap, dominated a lot of that, but not advancing through. Not advancing through. So we go another 6 laps. Drift. Okay, thought we were gonna drift. Come on, Baron. 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 Baron cuts. Fun. That's good. It's good for Baron. Oh, that's a wall. That's gonna be a big crash if cars land here on top of us. We will just respawn quickly. Kind of avoid getting crashed if we can help it. Slight contact with the wall. Can every car here advance from round 1? So all these are cars that were good enough to survive the first time. Will we see some shocking results here? That jump was a shocking result, to be fair. Lock it down. Don't get into a spot where you can get more damage than you need. You don't want to take yourself out, put yourself in a bad situation. Big flip there. Oh my god. The bear with a massive flip. That is insane. Alright, so we got a damaged car right here, kind of where we drive through that section. So that's interesting. You know, we went out in both these races and we haven't really been in a spot where it's like, yeah, we got the ability to go win one of these races. I don't know if we do. I love to be confident, go out there and say, yeah, we're gonna win, because I feel like I typically am optimistic and confident, whether it's in things in life in general and gaming specifically. I'm quite confident and optimistic, but historically not a track on the best time, so you know, as we are on the final stage here of the career mode, right? This is the final 3,000 points in our career. I mean, there's 200 up for grabs at the end of the next race, so it's a long ways to go, obviously, to 3,000, but I mean, that puts us in a solid spot if we can just hold it together here. I don't think as many cars DNF'd. Actually, more did. Okay, I was about to say, I don't think as many cars DNF'd, but actually more DNF'd than before. So, Buzzsaw once again. Never mind, I was going to say Buzzsaw once again wins, but he doesn't. Buzzsaw is actually going to get eliminated after dominating this race and winning the last race that we were in with Bro. He's not going to win. Clutch Slayer must have hit something, because he's dropping dramatically down the standings here. Did he fall off the track? He must have, because we're going to go out here. We're actually going to somehow win this race. Don't ask me how, I don't know. We just won round 2. Which really helps us, because we get to start in the front of the next race. We get front row starting. So there's only 14 cars made it through all these rounds. I've never seen not a grid of 24 for this. Um, each race had 24 in it, so there's a lot of cars, right? Um, like 96 cars in that first round. Then you had 48. It should be 24, but there's only 14 because the DNF is automatic disqualification. So only of 96 cars, only 14 made it through. 12 laps? Holy shit. Again, we don't have the fastest car either. This car is not very quick. I mean, it is a old American muscle car. It's not meant for jumping and off-roading. It's meant for going very quick in a straight line. Yikes. Alright. That's good. That car is actually spun around. We only have one car in front of us right now. If we can kind of hold these positions. Goon Rider here. Bit of a problem. I was gonna respawn, but he flipped, so that worked. That car landed on our roof and flipped. We got a spin out of that one. Alright, we have three cars out. Nutty Free, Big Papa, and Heavy Breaker. Mad Molly joins that list. Alright, will we see any more cars join the list? We're actually in the lead now. Heavy Breaker, I believe, was in the lead. Heavy Breaker is the one that started up here next to us in second. So, already down to just 8 cars from the 14 that started out. So we're seeing a drastic drop here in cars in the field already. You're on lap 5 of 12 with another car out. Now we're down to 6. So. I feel like this track just has too many laps. This is not necessary. You know, we don't have the fastest car, but all we really need to do is just kind of chill out here and just do our thing. The mechanic is pulling up. Really the only threat here. The mechanic's definitely faster than us. He's able to reel in our time and just absolutely drive away there. The mechanic, way faster than us, took himself out on those tires. Those tires do not move, so you gotta be careful around them. Alright. The damned is out. The mechanic, the only one who really was able to give us a run there. Once we took the lead, did lead the last lap, but bad bounce there. causing a crash out. We damaged our suspension trying to take him out. We really didn't need to, but it was worth the risk. There we go. We hit Goon Rider. I kind of wanted to think of a strategic way to do that, get him out of this thing. Just so we'd have one less car on that board, and there we go. Only 2 cars really left in this race now. Road Warrior, one of them right there. Sitting there, not much really happening for Road Warrior. Ooh. Little slap to the wall there. Road Warrior and Grease Finger, only 2 left here. They're still running, but I think they're just sitting on the track at this point. I mean, I don't think that either one of them is continuing to drive. Alright, 3 laps to go here. And we're cooking here. Again, doing 12 laps feels super unnecessary in my mind. There's still a lot of damaged cars around here. A lot of damaged cars. I guess Grease Finger is still going. So as I took that area slowly, he definitely began to catch up. But as I said, that he crashes out, so it's just Road Warrior left. Let's see if he's actually driving. He is. He's actually right behind us. It's funny. There he is, Road Warrior. Right out now in front of us, but still a lap down. That car does not seem to be too healthy. Road Warrior crashes out. That positioning did not go well for us there. Everybody's out. We're the only one that can stay in this thing now. But we still got to complete all the laps. We can kind of full send this lap. Doesn't really matter. We're not gonna. I don't need this car to be good after this lap, so might as well use it. Might as well use it up here. There we go. What an unnecessary amount of laps. But there we go. 200 points are mine. So with that, hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys in the next one.